what had been going on in Telford for decades. Up to 1,000 girls had been reported to have been abused by grooming gangs since the 1980s, or those that had no idea that it could potentially still be going on, and the scale of police, council and social services failings. I went back home, I went back to Telford, and the next day around lunchtime, 2 police officers banged on my door demanding that I speak to them about my interview.
Really? So the police who have done nothing for the entire third millennium to date suddenly were roused to activity by you going on television.
Yeah, they told me that they had gone round to all of the addresses they had on file for me. They had gone to my previous home addresses, the different accommodations that I'd stayed at, looking for me, and eventually they located me. They hunted me down, they tracked me, banged on my door. Not too different to when they're knocking on the door of a perpetrator, of a potential criminal. I was on FaceTime to my friend at the time, who said to me afterwards, "I genuinely thought you were going to get arrested from the way that they were talking to you." They told me that, quote unquote, when you go on GB News and talk about grooming gangs in Telford, it's our duty to follow up with you.
If you saw that video right now, that video was talking about like this girl who was told the media about gang rapes and grooming gangs, and the way that, and also like the aspect of the girl also getting like threatened to stop talking about it. Like, guys, the UK government don't care about they don't care about children. Like they never cared about children. Like this whole double-faced nonsense, bro. Like this thing has been like out in the open for a while now. The UK doesn't give a shit about the kids, bro. Like, they don't care. Like, the government, like, not all government, but, like, all government in general, I believe that they don't care about kids. Like, they want to use the whole censorship thing, right, they want to use this thing as, like, a means to an end, which is control. Which is stupid, because, like, ironically, like, before I dive into my reasoning and just everything in general right now, I want to introduce myself by usual. Hello, my name is, understand the context. The reason why I made this video, the reason why I made this channel, actually, was because, I wanted to show people a different perspective of certain issues, and I'm going to change your mind. I'm going to change your mind. I'm going to show you different perspectives. That's it. You can choose to do whatever the fuck you want to. You're a grown-ass person. I don't care. Anyway, let's get on with the video. The issue I want to show a perspective on is just the government perspective right now. And like, I still have some things to talk about the government in general as well. Like, just later on the video right now. But before that, let's just keep on going right now. So like, the UK government the UK government don't care about kids, right? I don't care. Like, it's pretty obvious right now when you see this whole video where like the girl is like like talking about how she talks about people who affected her and affected people like her, and instead of actually putting the people who did bad things in jail, they're just letting them slide. It's just dog shit. And more of the real reasons right now why this is happening is because of religion, or the fact that they are migrants, right? Which is like illegal migrants most of the time right now. But then it's really just so sad, because like, why can't you just put them in jail? Like, again, like, you are supposed to protect the people of the country, help if people are actively getting raped or hurt, and especially the children, which they quote unquote are trying to say they protect. Where is the effort there? Like the effort not there. Why are you putting your effort on censorship? Why not putting the effort in protecting the kids from actual real life threats like the grooming gangs? Like, the way the UK was doing this shit right now, it was just obvious that these guys are just too upset right now. Like, it's like, bro, you talk about protecting the kids, and now you can't even protect the kids that are getting raped, the kids of your country. I don't want to the hypocrisy of these people. And like, it's so funny because like, if you ask the problem with censorship right now, for me in my opinion right now, if you ask them if you took our shoe and put it in their legs, they wouldn't want our shoes. Like, what do I mean by that right now? I'm saying, like, if you told them, hey, listen, you give us your identity, your name, your verification code, your ID, your fucking everything, they'll be like, no. Like, no, right? But they want to watch you. What if you tell them, listen, let me watch you too, because you try and watch me right now, let me watch you too? They won't agree with that. They won't be like, take my ID, take my thing. They won't be like that. They don't want to be watched, but they want to watch us. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of bullshit is that? Nah? Like, it's some dog shit, bro. Like, ironically right now, it's like, like UK is becoming China, and ironically, I smell it right now. I smell a war. I smell another war, guys. UK might go to war again, but like, again, the government whole protecting the kids shit, I find it to be very disgusting, distasteful. Like, come from people who are trying to quote unquote protect kids by blocking Spotify. Spotify? What? Spotify? How? Like, anyway, to conclude, what I want to say right now is that the government right now, before I conclude right now, I don't inherently think it's the government's fault per se. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't mean by let's say the government as an entity. I mean the government. I mean people inside the government. Like, there are a lot of bad apples in the government right now. I feel like right now, if we weed those niggas out and put them with people who actually give a fuck about the country right now, want to help people actually not actually just focusing on stupid issues like immigration, like actually helping people out. I feel like you could be a better place right now. Not focus on this censorship nonsense right now. Because right now, the big issues. They don't focus on those issues like the groom gangs, the rape assaults that are happening in UK to young girls, especially the minors, which is supposed to protect. Anyway, to conclude what I want to say right now, I believe that the government itself right now needs to be changed. The UK government is a place filled with, I believe, pedophiles. I mean, I put right now, they're not hiding right now. Like, what are you doing? Put the kids, you're not putting the kids, yet you want to talk about censorship. Fuck you, man. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. If you like the video, like subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.